Hello, and welcome to Fitness Protocols with Brando. This episode is a complete guide for those who have absolutely zero experience with physical training and exercise. Ground zero. This is the start of your transformation. I've been in the field of health, fitness, and nutrition for over 15 years. My burning desire is to share knowledge, experience, and methods to living a sober, productive, and meaningful life via bodybuilding, powerlifting, and macronutrition enrichment. There are 4 pillars that encompass an effective workout program, and they are nutrition, sleep, resistance training, and cardio. And I call all of this the program. Note that these pillars are not created equal. Much of our desired results come from nutrition and sleep. In fact, 75% of it. And only 25% actually comes from cardio and resistance training. Excess belly fat is a sign and symptom to toxicity in the body. Over the years, culture has misconstrued what the word diet actually means. Everyone has a diet. It's what you choose to eat. If we choose to eat foods that are nutritious temporarily, you'll be temporarily in good health. But if we desire a lifetime of good health, a lifestyle change is the cost. That's the price. I say that somewhat ironically because good health is priceless and we have nothing without it. For clarity purposes, it must be known that human beings are omnivores, which means we eat meat and vegetables. Our ancestors were hunters and gatherers. Do you recall them running around with a spear chasing wild loaves of bread? Neither do I. Let's take a look at nutrition. Nutrition facts can be found in the back of most food packaging under nutrition facts. Otherwise, a quick internet search and you'll find your answer. We must calculate our daily caloric requirements with this formula here. Now, before we get started, also you will need to know your baseline. So I use mine for example. My baseline is 1,802 calories. So that's how many calories my body requires just to exist. If I just lay there on the couch like a couch potato and do absolutely nothing, that is my body's requirement right there. You can find your baseline by using this formula here. And add 500 calories to the regimen to compensate for the calories burned during our weight training and our cardio session. Our aim is 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight per day. And this primarily comes from meat. The body requires protein for organ health, function, and muscle repair. 3 to 4 servings of leafy green vegetables per day, and 2 to 3 servings of fruit per day, and at least 1 liter of water per day. If you find yourself thirstier than that, drink for thirst. Now, there are many bacteria that live inside our colon that support our immune system, but we're only concerned with 2 different categories, and that is known as flora and candida. Flora is known as good bacteria. Candida, also known as yeast, is considered bad bacteria. Leafy greens and fruit are full of fiber. Fiber feeds the good bacteria. Healthy flora count equals a healthy immune system, optimal metabolism, fat loss, and muscle gain. Candida, however, thrive on sugar. Candida will fight flora for territory within your colon, which is your immune system, robbing your body of nutrients, leading to sickness and disease. Examples: bread and beer is yeast. That's candida. Now, that doesn't mean we never eat bread and never drink beer. We just need to do so sparingly. And to help strengthen our immune system, we're going to have 1 shot glass of apple cider vinegar, and it has to say "with mother" on it to increase the pH levels in our colon so flora can thrive. We want to add a diversity of different green leafy greens and different fruits. Not every day, mind you, but at least weekly. That way we're exposed to new flora, and therefore it's strengthening our immune system even more. Supplements. Here's some supplements we should be taking. The list would be probiotics. 2 would be a good multivitamin. 3, vitamin D3 plus vitamin K2 with MK7 to increase the bioavailability of the vitamin D. Statistics show that 90% of Americans are deficient in vitamin D. That's your immune system, man. I also recommend taking glucosamine, especially if you're working out for joints. And lastly, calcium and magnesium. Our minerals regulate our respiratory system, our heart health. They're important. These are very important. Next is sleep. 7 to 9 hours of deep sleep. Our body utilizes the food we consume to heal, repair, and prevent disease while we're at rest. Next is resistance training. This is the 5x5 strong lift training routine. The program consists of workout A and workout B. Your assistance expert workout A is going to be biceps and triceps, and for B, it's traps and calves. The program is a 3-day training schedule alternating between workout A and workout B. The choice is up to you whether you want to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And if you miss a day, don't stress about it. Just move the missed workout to the following day. Remember the importance of the accessory work to minimize the weaknesses that will develop with time. This is due to the linear nature and lack of cross-platform muscle targeting. Some examples would be reverse curls and rope pushdowns, barbell shrugs, and standing calf raises. Before you start the program, you got to figure out what your 1 rep max is on all your compound movements. That is the squat, bench press, barbell row, deadlift, and overhead press. You can test your max the old-fashioned way, or you can find a chart such as this one. Alternatively, you can go to your favorite search engine and type in 1 rep max calculator. Click the first one that pops up and give you some input boxes. And just put the amount of weight and how many reps you can lift it for. So let's say 225 for 10 repetitions and hit calculate your 1 rep max. The search results will give you a list of weights, percentages, and repetitions. I find it to be rather accurate. Once you have your numbers, you're ready to get started. The program suggests using 80 to 85% of your 1 rep max. And if you're brand new to weightlifting, you should just start with a bar. This will allow you time to perfect your form and technique. I recommend starting a little lower, 60 or 65%. Remember that we're going up 5 pounds every single workout, so starting at a lower weight will help facilitate adaptation and keep morale high. Now 5-pound increments may not seem like much, but let's do some math. 3 workouts a week times 5 times 52 weeks in a year. That's a 780-pound increase if plateaus didn't exist. Unfortunately, that's unrealistic. Once you hit a plateau, though, you'll just drop 10% off of your load and start the program again with the new calculations. And last but not least is cardio. Every day that we work out, we're going to do 15 to 20 minutes of cardio. Treadmill, elliptical, bike, run outside. The choice is yours. Remember, resistance training first, cardio second. During the resistance training, we burn up the glycogen storage, which is the energy stored inside the muscle from the food that we eat. Once the glycogen stores are burned up, all that's left by the time we get to the cardio is fat. Pure fat burn. That's what we want. Also, cardio strengthens our lungs, flooding our blood with oxygen, which improves sleep and improves future training sessions, which then all that further strengthens our immune system. Now, I know this is a lot of information to digest. We're not fluffing around here. I did leave some useful links in the description for those that are interested. If you found this episode helpful, you might also find this episode helpful, the best workout plan for fat loss and muscle building for beginners. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. A like really goes a long way to help me grow my channel. If you would like to see more content just like this, please hit the subscribe button. I try to come up with new content as often as possible. Feel free to comment. I do read all the comments and I appreciate the feedback. You can also find me on YouTube podcast and Spotify at Fitness Protocols with Brando. Thanks again, and let's grow a stronger mind, body, and spirit one day at a time. Until next time.